Right, what's up guys, welcome to another episode of Daily Grey. Didn't vlog yesterday because I didn't do it a great deal. I did a Facebook Live, I did an Instagram Live, I did two Skype calls. Sat and chatted to the academy. Bits and bats really. You coming out for a bit, bro? You coming out for a bit? Hear the comment. Oh! Go on then, get done. Get done. I'm going to put you back and then we're going to go in the office and then we're going to do a live, and I'm not sure what else, Flocky. Not sure what else. You having a pee? You were out long ago. Don't look so dramatic. Yeah, I've spent all morning playing with Lily. Also covered in hair. Dog hair. Tell you what, black hoodies are not the one. Regardless of the fact that I have a majority black dogs. Hi, bro. Hi. How's that, Flacky? Nice. Yeah, I have black dogs, but black hoodies. The hair just shows up on them really badly. Spots slowly going away. Slowly but surely. Don't know what today's plan is. Train Flack Bar, can't train Khaleesi obviously, she's on rest. It's fucking crazy that she's gone on box rest literally the week that we're in isolation. Like, what are the chances? Seriously, what are the chances of that? Statistically, they're very low. She's been on box rest twice in her life. So this is the third time. So the first time was for a cholesterol ligament. The second time was for a sliced pad on her paw. And then this time, I'm in fucking isolation. How are we in isolation when she goes into box rest? But hey, it is what it is. Oh, I'll tell you what else I'm going to do today as well. I've not been documenting this journey much actually, but I will document it a bit more. So many of you will know that Yuri, who I lived with in America nearly 8 years ago, is Dutch. So I learned a lot of my dog training terms in Dutch because Yuri used to speak Dutch all the time. I want to take my Dutch from below average, well below average in the real world, semi-acceptable in the dog world. Fleck, chuck you in here for a minute. Chuck you in here, we'll sort Khaleesi out. It's hard work having dogs on box rest. Fucking rotating them all the time, from here, there and everywhere. And then neither of them get as much input as I'd like. Yeah, so my Dutch is very below average in the real life and okay-ish in the dog world. Because obviously I learned a lot of dog terms and didn't go out ordering food and asking for directions and asking how people are and stuff like that. So I want to try and learn to speak fluently. So I'm doing that at the moment. Oh, there's a driver here. 2 secs. Sorry about that. Amazon delivery driver delivering a sheep mirror for Misha's duck or something. Get them. I don't know if you've been, but go get them. Yeah, I'd really like to learn to speak fluent Dutch. To be honest, I'd like to learn to speak fluent any other language. I think as a nation, us Brits are immensely lazy. As a whole, there are obviously exceptions to that rule, but as a whole, we're very lazy. We're a very lazy nationality when it comes to languages, because English is so well spoken, I would imagine. But when me and Shane went to Germany, because we didn't go to a tourist part of Germany, nobody spoke English. And boy, was it evident. You know, like stupid things. Ordering McDonald's, couldn't do it. The reason I'm picking Dutch is because I already have the foundations of Dutch. Khaleesi, calm down. And I'd like to have a second house in the Netherlands, because banging trainers. Right, I've spent all morning on Duolingo. It's now 3 o'clock. So I've got a Skype session with someone in Australia at 7 tonight, I think. 6 or 7 or 8 or something like that. So what I'm going to do is do my Facebook Live now. Then I'm going to train Flack. Shit, now it's cold in here. Let's get this cranked up a little bit. 22 degrees. That'll be nice. Nice and toasty. So we'll sort this tripod out. I'm going to do my Facebook Live, train Flack. Then maybe do Instagram. We'll see. COVID-19, oh my god, he's dying. That's why I can't go out in public, because I can't vlog and cover my face when I sneeze. Right, let's make a drink, do a Facebook Live, train Flack, possibly do an Instagram Live. Jump on this Skype session later on. Today's not going to be the most exciting vlog in the world, I'm not going to lie guys, but ultimately none of them are for the foreseeable future, but I'll try and keep them as interesting as possible. Maybe we can talk about some bits and bats, about dog training or something. I don't know. Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions, by the way, of stuff they'd like to see. Coffee. Coffee. New York. Speaking of coffee, I watched the film Got It. Oh shit, I forgot to stir. Oh. Is that going to dissolve? I bet it's fucking not. You've got to, if you make cold coffee like this, guys, you've got to stir it. No, that's not going to dissolve. Look at the fucking state of that. You have to stir it with just the hot water in. Otherwise you end up with this bullshit. Try again. If anyone's got any suggestions of what they want to see during this lockdown, because obviously I can't do my normal stuff. So days are boring. I apologise, but it's just how it is. If anyone's got any suggestions, they want to see anything, just let me know. Still loving this, by the way. 10% whole bean, intense, strength 9. Whole bean instant coffee. Cafe Pod, the coffee company. Bill Withers has died. That's why I'm whistling Lean On Me. Not like in memorial, just because I just read that he's died and it got the song stuck in my head. Right, so live done on Facebook. Time to train Flack, I think. I think fucking hold you. I think I'm going to do something a bit different today. Do a little bit of. I'll stick my AirPods in so that I carry the mic around, and I'll talk you through what I'm doing with Flack. Obviously, the training session not going to be as good because I'll be talking, but it gives you an idea of what it's about. Right, I appreciate the audio's probably changed a little bit because I'm now chatting through my Bluetooth mic, so no matter where I put this phone, you can still hear me at the same volume, or that's the plan anyway. Let me just prop you somewhere whilst I sort this out. Get my tripod up. So, the aim of today's session with Flack is basically I'm going to do the session that I did the other day. So I'm going to do the session where I put the ball out of sight, hidden on me somewhere, and he has to work independently of being able to see the reward. So we're not at a point yet where I'm spending a lot of my session without reward completely. Out there, I think. We're just at a point where the ball has to be hidden, and then we'll take the ball away completely at a later date. Flack, get your ball, get your ball. Good boy, super. Right, so, super boy. There he is, fat lad. Flack, come here. Come here. Don't pee on my car, you knob. So first thing to do is to take his ball off him, and then we'll get going and get into it a little bit. Once he's had a pee. Also, that's an interesting one actually. I always let my dogs have a pee before we train because I don't like them peeing mid-training. Sometimes it happens, sometimes you can't help it. But I like to try and avoid it if at all possible. No rush, mate. Loss. Off. Off. So what I'll do, off. He's going to be an arsehole today, I can feel it. I can feel it already. Off. He's dying to get this ball. So I hide the ball, put the ball in my hood, away so it's not tucked under my arm. Nay, off. So it's not tucked. Flack, off. Jesus Christ. I knew it would be a knob. You can spot it immediately when you get your dog out. So the ball's not under my arm or anything, so he's not staring at the ball. Push. Good boy. Super. So then I help him. Good boy. Super. Push. You're wired, aren't you, mate? And then we just let him settle down into his gait a little bit. And then what I'm doing here is just playing for duration. Good boy. Super. Ah, prima jongen, prima. Good. Super. Sit. And then I'm going to get the ball out. Pass. Push. So I can reward at a well-timed bit. So we just did a bit of duration there to start with. Yes. And I'm always spinning him away from me. You're going to rip your nails out, bud. I'm always spinning him away from me at the moment as well, just to try and help prevent crabbing, forging, all that jazz. Finished. Come on. Flag. Loss. Extend loss. Off. And then we literally just go again. So this time I'll ask for a bit more duration, a bit more work. Off. Push. Super. Super boy. Good. I'm also trying not to look down at the dog too much. I'll look down at him just out the corner of my eye like this, so when his head goes, I can catch him. Super. Super fuss. Ja, braafke jongen. Zo is hij prima. Goed zo, goed zo. Sit. Push. Comes back and joins me. So you can see this is a much longer duration this time. Off. Here. Here. Push. Point. Super. Sit. Pass. Push. Yes. Oh, God. Smashed the ball into my Merc. Good boy. Super. And we go again. And this is dog training, guys. This is reps on reps on reps on reps. Flag here. Loss. Loss. Off. Off. And we go again, and we go again, and we go again. Blijven. Blijf. Ah. So no reward marker there. Or nay. I use both. Push. Push. Oh, ja. Goed zo, jongen. Ah, zo is die braafke. Goed zo. Sit. Nee. Sit. So he struggled then because I did a round robin. Good. Push. Super boy. Good boy. Free. Means go do what you want. Super boy. He's good. That's a good boy. So I'm also not rewarding every time with the ball, just to create an active dog. To create a dog that's not hyper dependent on the reward itself. We can just have a little play, a little bit of fuss. Push. Super. Good boy, Frey. Hey. He's a good lad. He's a good boy. He's good. Builds a bit of frustration as well. Wants the ball. Can see him looking for it. Up. Push. Good.
Push. Boy. Good, Frey. Good boy. Super. He's super. He's super. Push. Lost. Push. Push. Yes. Careful, careful. Jesus. That's everything at a million miles an hour, mate. You rip your claws out your feet. Go in them. Right, I'll do one more and then I'll turn the camera off and we'll crack on training. Lost. Lost. We'll crack on training. Off. I don't want to film it all because it gets very boring, doesn't it? There's only so much I can talk about. Push. Good. Yeah, super. Super fools. Sit. Push. Push. Good. Frey. Super boy. He's super. He's super. Super. Yay. Super boy. Good. Good. Hey, good boy. Super. He's super. 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 Push. Frey. Good boy. Good boy. Go ahead. He's like, where's my ball, Dad? Where's my ball? And this is the key bit. You just have to get some enjoyment sometimes out of just working. So I can make this enjoyable for him by playing with him and having a bit of a rough and tumble and, you know, giving him a fuss. Flack. He's super. He's super. Go on in. Push. Up. And then we can set everything. So the last one I do now, be calm, collected, proper IGP work. Push. Super. Organ. Push. Good boy. Sit. Push. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Yes. Super. Super boy. Right, let's go put him in the van. Just whilst I discuss the aspects of what was going on there, and I'm going to get him back out, finish training. Good boy. Super lad. Like I say, I don't want to film it all because the vlog ends up being long as fuck if I put 30 minutes of me and Flack training in. So basically, we're just going to repeat that. And it's very important that you guys who want higher level work later on teach your dogs that they've got to work without reward. Adam at Southend just popped up. We're just chatting to each other. It's Matt. It's one of the few dog trainers that I actually talk to and get on with. And Lewis Hartley, obviously, at Finch Park. He's a cool guy. There are a lot of other dog trainers, as in people that are training. Right, I'll sort this out afterwards. Yeah, that's what was going on there. Just helping the dog to work without reward, and it's very difficult, especially with dogs that are mental high drive. Very easy with Khaleesi, but with Flack it's been a bit of a challenge. However, as you can see things are getting a lot better. We'll keep cracking on. Whew. Right, session done. Trained for about another 20 minutes after I turned the camera off. It's done really well. Really happy with that. God, this fan needs a clean. Look at that. Oh well, you can see it on camera. Oh yeah, you can see it. Filthy. Oh, it's like pitting the paint and everything. Oh, this fan definitely needs a clean. Right, that may be on the agenda then.
Don't really like cleaning my cars because I'm shit at it. The guys at the valeting place are a lot better. Yeah, did really well. Really happy with that session. Now in 50 minutes, I've got a Skype session with one of my academy members in Australia. It's very cool that I can train dogs literally all over the world. It's quite a surreal thing, really. You know, like, especially from when I first started, you're just this little no-name trainer that everyone just mocks. And now I literally have clients in 29 countries around the world. It's fucking mental. Also, look at this. Slobber from the fucking walrus. Slobber. So it's now dinner time. Let's turn this light off, actually. Not to be back out here tonight. Dinner time. I'm gonna go feed the dogs and I'm gonna get my own dinner. And then I'm gonna wrap this vlog up, so I'm gonna finish it here because there's not really a lot else to film today. So, question of the day, which please answer in the YouTube comments below. Don't answer it on Facebook or WhatsApp or anything like that. Let me just put this lead away. Just showing my Skype client a few things with the lead. I had to find a lead. My dogs are never on lead, so I was like, I haven't got a lead. But I found one. Question of the day is, oh, we've got a Queen's speech on Sunday. What do you think the Queen's speech is going to be about? I think it's going to be like bringing the nation together, well done NHS, well done all the people, etc. So answer that. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, all that jazz. You know what to do.